Siege unit pushing into the tier 1, still very healthy. Tims is rotating. I gotta say, I've been really impressed with the way that Tims is playing this game. So many times he's breaking smokes. He's just occupying a lane, and you want to kill him because he's being so cocky.
Good position.
But you can't.
And the career as well.
Yeah. Ooh, blink away from 11.
The career was a huge pick up there at the start of the game.
Arrow. Heard an arrow. He just
he gets him.
Oh. There's no way he gets that kill. Backs it up.
Can't really solo kill him. With level 2 ulti maybe, but you get a huge damage spike with a level 2 Bedlam. That's when you can actually kill a lot of heroes. But for now, Spectre is still trying to finish the Radiance. TNC is trying to pressure and further extend their advantage at the moment with the Aegis.
Vici's about to hit a big power spike though. Radiance finished like you said, and then also Lanham picking up that Blink Dagger. I think that's going to be the precise moment they go for a big smoke gank. And see what happened with that haunt.
But still, they're fighting into the Aegis. So
maybe wait out the Aegis? Well, Cuckoo's going to run right into the jungle. Finra coming in as well. Warren's going to be there. They could probably kill Cuckoo. No, Cuckoo swaps.
Good swap.
Yeah, swaps himself out of there. And he's okay. Tims threatening the fear. Blinking in is Armel. They're going to try to kill the Brave King. That's going to be his first life. He respawns, and it's a very awkward fight. Oh, nice fear push away and terrorize. Yeah, 11 trying to get himself out of there. Pop that shrine, and he's alive for now. Oh, but no, Armel coming back in. Nice fire breathe, hitting 2 out of 3 heroes, and Raven just charges in, killing everybody.
Oh, that is a huge blow because they wanted to fight when they have this Blink and Radiance.
Yeah.
Now,
well, they do have the Blink.
He's going to have his Radiance, but they won't be able to take a fight.
Yeah.
The Brave King has expanded his very long cooldown ultimate once again.
Still not level 12 yet, so that cooldown is ridiculously large. And they will lose the rest of their outer tower off of that team fight as well.
Yep. TNC in full control of the game right now. They just need to be careful not to take a bad fight and allow the Spectre to come back into the game. So the next thing that they are waiting for is, I guess, they have something on the career. BKB? Yeah, BKB on for the DK. So they're going to be really strong right now. They just need to wait for the PR to heal. It's going to clarity up. Maybe let him finish the Manta, then push high ground.
So you say they need to be careful to not take a bad fight. Like what kind of fight is a bad fight here? Well, hold that thought. Fenrir, they defensive the crap, and he blinks out. Fenrir is dead. Is this a bad fight? We'll see. The bolt's gonna fly out. It's gonna hit on a lot of people. PL says, I'm out of here. But that, oh my god, the stun from the Dark Willow allows the team to retreat safely. They will only lose the Vengeful Spirit.
They see the Radiance now, losing them support, but they do have to pop an all-important 10-second BKB on the DK. That's still something for DK. But they didn't blow their Haunt, so they still have Haunt for the upcoming fight. Mirana has BKB completed, so Sam H is going to be a monster in the team fight. Like triple, once they have this double BKB ready, this is going to go off with this DK and the Mirana in the team fights, because they're mostly magic damage right now. The CM, the Pugna, the Radiance Burn, and the Kunkka.
Yeah. 11, looks like he's going to get caught here. Yule Scepter to make sure that the Blink does not activate. Quick pick off here by TNC. And now the rune spawning soon, so there should be a fight for the rune. Cuckoo looking to terrorize, dropping a ward for himself. And Ori really aggressively fighting for it. He pops a BKB. I don't think he can kill this Venge. So he's going to kill the ward instead. Ori's out of there, but now swap back in. Ori's BKB running low. On the backside, it's going to be Haunt coming out. That's a Radiance Haunt. Is Spectre going to join in? I don't think so. Ori going to get stunned up. Armel with his BKB, going to pick up yet another kill. Vici playing overly aggressive, and that's Haunt on cooldown.
This is probably Rex. They're going to just run down mid. Might be Rex or GG. They don't have buyback on Kunkka.
Of course, Raven has his Manta finish as well. I don't know how they're going to repel TNC now.
Raven King has ultimate 10 seconds. He's gonna be able to buy some time.
Okay. I mean, there's that diffusal blade too, right, on the PL. So I don't know. Maybe you get all your mana burn.
They're just gonna do something. It's not fully covered.
Okay. He blinks it. Armel is so tanky. Okay. Freezing Fields, well, Terrorize though will push them back. That will trigger the Wraith King ultimate.
I actually thought he might have swapped him there. The DK was in such a dangerous position. No BKB as well. So they're going to back off. I guess right now they try to control the map. Maybe play for the next Roche. It's going to be up soon. Don't do anything stupid. Don't take a bad fight. Like I mentioned, they have to be very careful. Even though they're this far ahead, one bad fight could mean that the Spectre is going to get control of the game.
Yeah, one bad fight generally means Spectre picks up 2 kills and the net worth graph will really shift.
Yep. That's why the hero is so difficult.
But they're going to go for Paparazzi if they get this kill right from the get-go. The Yules, oh, they miscommunicated. Armel looking for the stun. He pops a BKB. They're going to have to kill the Spectre. Spectre very low. He pops a magic stick. He's going to run out of there just fine. The bolt flying in on the backside and Paparazzi will port out. Meanwhile, the rest of his team not as lucky. Ori runs up to the high ground and Cuckoo might actually die to an X-Torrent. Is this the bad fight? No, it is not. They are still diving in. Ori dropping very low. He will go down. That's bad 4 fight. Dead.
Bad fight for Vici.
Yeah, bad fight for Vici. And they just call it GG, well played.
No, it's too far ahead. TNC is too far ahead. It's overall too much. They all started from the correct kill. Resulting in those like small little details. They got a little bit, further ahead in the lane because of the extra goal. They were able to kill off. They got the first bird on CM, right? That's all. Yeah, they got the first bird on CM because they got their levels faster and everything just added up. Also,
those 2 smoke gank on the Spectre. She thought she was safe because of the wards.
Yeah. I mean, even though they had a ward, but still, like, because they were missing for quite some time, and then I just felt like VG maybe could have reacted, like someone ran across, or they could have like aggressively tried to do something with their team, spoke out, get a kill, because they were just like farming and they were just like chilling and use the hunt to get someone else. So I felt like VG were a bit like, maybe they were like confused after they lost the lane and they weren't really sharp enough. Like I said, like it's the first day.
Sure.
Teams could be like still getting into their stride. They're trying to figure things out. Even though with the 2 wards, I felt they were sloppy there. That's why the Spectre died, and twice in a row. And the third time it was Roche.
Yeah.
So that sequence of events actually led to the downfall of like the VG's lineup. They weren't able to find a good opportunity to fight back with a Radiance or a Horn to get back into the game. TNC was just dominating the whole game all the way, right from the get-go with the Curse Knight from Tims. I think he is just definitely my MVP here in this game.
Yeah, for sure. He occupied a lot of space and kind of forced Vici to gank into him, and then he's like, okay, I'm going to just Shadow Realming and get out of here. So it really blunted a lot of Vici's offense. But that is going to be, well, game 1 in the books. Vici now 0-3 in the first play. So hoping to really pick up that first victory. TNC just picked up their first win, so they are 1-2. We're going to take a short break, guys. And coming up next, we got TNC versus Vici game 2. Don't go anywhere. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Game 2 between TNC and Vici Gaming. TNC off a hot start here. Sam H picking up first blood last game. Ended up the game with like 8-1 or 8. Looking to take the second game here as well. Vici looking for the first win of the whole tournament. I'm Luminous, joined by Winter, and we got the draft on the way.
No duck willow for you, baby.
Yeah. Good ban against TNC in particular, who always pick this hero whenever they can.
TNC
Great hero.
Predators
Why not?
turn to ban.
Oh, bench. They're just like switching their bans all the time, yeah? Every game is a different heroes being banned. Like after one game, they're changing their mind. Oh, this hero is actually strong. Oh, that hero is actually strong. This hero was the problem. Still gives me the feeling that they are still like trying to figure things out. A lot of things out. Quite uncertain about the direction that they are trying to get to. Spanning the supports, all the supports this time.
Okay.
So the Necros, the Wraith King, everything is open. Prophet.
But not the support. The CM is still there, dude.
I don't know. I think CM is like... CM is not that strong anymore after the nerf. I mean, it's nice to have the aura and whatnot, but still, I think those are the heroes that I would prefer over CM right now. And obviously, the Cores, the Wraith Kings, the Necros, the Ursa, the Weaver. I think all of these heroes are easily first. You can first face the heroes, and they can be put in multiple roles, especially the Prophet, the Ursa.
Remaining.
Support, offlane, mid, carry, no problem.
5 seconds.
They're just the lane bullies, you know.
I mean, nobody picking the Ursa. I hear you.
I mean, there were some games. I think not every game. I see some games they were Ursa, but not first phase.
Okay.
But it doesn't change my opinion about the hero being really, really strong.
We have seen a couple of first phase Ursa bans, so.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. All right, Vici overall first pick. Gonna be a bit Bane. Okay.
The lane bully, you know. So the VG special, the Bane, Undying, the other Titan, they really love those heroes.
Yeah. Whatever happened to ET? I feel like ET was
got nerfed a lot.
He did, but still slaps people with the aura and the punch, you know?
Yeah, but you need to get damage, and it's not that reliable in all situations. If you compare it to like the Enchantress, the Treants, the Undyings, the Chen, the Prophet, Nature's Prophet. There's so many lane bulliers that are much more reliable than the ET. But the ET is like probably one of the strongest ones in the late game because of how the aura works, how he scales.
Really shuts down a lot of like agi carries and stuff like that.
Mirana first phase.
Okay.
Might be a draw lineup incoming. Also possibly trying to take it away from the enemy having the Bane Mirana combination and picking up the Shadow Demon Mirana combo, which is a really, really good hero as well right now. The SD got buffed a lot. And SD is great at saving against the Bane.
Yes.
Weaver also another hero that I mentioned. Very strong right now. Can go to all lanes.
So when you pick up an SD Mirana like that, earlier you were talking about the interaction between Shadow Demon and Necrophos. Do you feel like it kind of forces Vici to ban the Necro? Because Necro would be very good for TNC as well.
I mean, you can choose not to ban if you have other heroes that can deal with it.
But they just ban it out. They're like, yeah, let's not.
Whereas you have to pick like some the other heroes that like most of the heroes that counter Necro are supports, like the Oracle.
Sure.
A is like.
I mean, technically, Glimmer Cape does very well against it as well.
Yeah, even though it counters, I feel like the hero is not that great now because he's not that great in dual lanes.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, sure, the Ice Blast is a direct counter towards Necro, but overall not as useful in other departments compared to like the SD or the Oracle.
Right.
Also, Oracle purges the Ghost Shroud, and you can use the Fate's Edict against him so you save your teammate. So there's a lot of things that those the Oracle and SD provide against the Necro. But we're not going to see this game. So let's see. Like I mentioned, the draw could be an option for TNC if they're going for like a 5-range hero lineup.
Gaming's turn to ban.
Ban out the LC, so stopping the enemy from having a very strong off lane. So possibly suggesting maybe draw is on the cards for TNC.
Feels like this is more targeted towards Vici's. I do believe Vici picked LC a lot.
Yeah,
right?
they also like to pick LC, and they have the arrow.
Yeah. LC to me is definitely not a meta hero currently.
But he's still a strong laner though. Some teams like to pick him.
5
But
seconds
yeah, I agree.
remaining.
Definitely not a meta hero.
Are you looking to combo anything with the Bane, or now that you see the Shadow Demon, you don't want to rely too much on the Nightmare setup?
Maybe Kanka.
Okay.
That's a possible combination.
Yeah.
Kanka, Lash. But I haven't seen Lash in a while though. Not too sure what's the direction here. Maybe he's just being picked as a lane bullier. Not specifically for a specific combo.
Yeah.
If you pick the Bane, like with the Mirana or Kanka, they just want him to be that lane bully in the early game.
So when you see the Shadow Demon on the other side, are you also kind of thinking about not picking any up melee cores because of the Demonic Purge? Or, like, for example, you don't want to Ursa into this, right? This is just a pretty rough Ursa game.
TNC Predators
Yeah, definitely a
turn to
consideration that you put in. You want to have heroes that are not easily kited. You want to have heroes that can actually jump him, like more mobile heroes that can go,
Sure.
go to
TNC
him
Predators
and kill
turn
him.
to pick.
This is like banning out the heroes that can like like those cheese heroes. And I know Vici don't really play Brute, so
Vici Gaming
don't need to worry about that.
All right, run it right back here with the DK.
Yep, high armor hero, great against Weaver. Just a useful hero in general, and can be mid, can be carry. So their lanes are still very open. Mirana can go mid, Mirana can go off lane, Mirana can be carry, DK can be mid, DK can be carry, DK can also technically be off lane, even though we don't see it at all
10
right now.
seconds remaining.
But yep, laning setup wise, very broad for TNC.
5 seconds remaining.
For VG gaming right now, they have to figure out where to put this Weaver. Do we want to put the Weaver on the off lane now? Because with very limited information that TNC is giving right now, it's very difficult to decide that. So they'll probably just pick a maybe support right now.
Predators turn
There's that ET.
ET.
One of Landom's favorite hero, actually.
Bane ET.
Yeah.
ET is not bad against the SD because you can actually deal with the illusions if you're up against some SD Luna or SD Terrorblade.
Sure.
So SD is good. ET is great regarding that matter.
Also, if you're using that disruption defensively, it's just like, okay, easy setup for my other
10
spells,
seconds
the clap or
remaining.
even the
VG
Earth Splitter.
Gaming's
So
turn to
Nyx Assassin here for
Yep, counter picking the ET and the Weaver. He's really good against those two heroes, the Carapace, the Spike Carapace.
one of my favorite interaction is like you blink on top of the Weaver with the spikes activated. They panic, they Sakuchi and they stun themselves, and then you set up the kill.
I mean, it's pretty difficult to play around that unless you have BKB. The Weaver's going to have to buy early BKB this game. Maybe Dragonlance into BKB.
5
Diffuse or
seconds
BKB.
remaining.
He can't afford to have too many small items this game.
And you were saying last game that this is one of Sam H's best heroes. So Sam H, pretty spectacular performance last game on.
Could still be a support, you know.
True.
With that,
It's
so
looking
open.
more like a support to me.
It's
yeah.
so open. Everything is open for them. They can decide after. And Vici is looking at this. It's like, oh, it's so difficult to itemize against this hero. And you wanna pick like heroes that are good against Nyx are like the Jug, the Lifestealers, but they are not necessarily great here. And they already have a Weaver.
TNC Predators turn
Tiny. How do you feel about Tiny into the SD?
Tiny gets he gets owned by SD quite hard. Like get kited. Not too sure, but he's definitely a meta hero right now. But not great against like even Nyx can be annoying.
You're not getting a lot of free kills off the Tiny Blink, you know? It's just like I mean SD is a
10
free one, but
seconds
I think
remaining.
Mirana and Nyx they probably could survive the combo.
Yeah, but it's still great with
remaining.
like Elder Titan Aura.
Sure.
With your combo. It's still like a lot of damage from there. And if he gets a good laning phase, I'm sure he's still gonna be like a threat on the map.
Speaking of the ET Aura, the TNC lineup pretty resistant to that. The DK Dragon's Blood spell, or passive rather, gives them the armor, kind of ignores the ET Aura a little bit. Mirana is going to be having a little issue with that, but for the most part, she'll stay at range. And we're looking at the final bans here for TNC.
They're just like wondering whether the Tiny, what the lanes are, because the Tiny and Weaver can be anything. It's very difficult to ban specifically for that. So you mostly ban towards what you want to pick, more or less. Your last pick, you try to ban something that is really good against that. In this kind of situations, mostly the drafters will think like that. Because the options that the enemy have is like way too big. you just try to ban like either a cheese hero or a hero that is going to be great against your last pick.
I feel like after watching 4 drafts very closely today, most of the draft kind of just feels
Very open.
yeah, and it always one team always has. It feels like way more option than the other team. The other like one team gets drafted kind of into a corner, and that one team always loses.
This comes down to like the direction and how you understand the meta. What do you think is more important in the game? Like how do you want to approach the game, and what heroes that you really want? Like all the ideologies of the drafters, the captains, or the coaches.
Turn to
Huh?
ban.
Omni Knight. That's
Okay.
rather strange.
So they're expecting Tiny mid and Weaver to be the safe lane, which is kind of the standard stuff.
What is Omni? What is good against? What is Omni good against? Wait, I'm trying to figure out this. Omni ban.
Omni Repel good against SD Mirana stuff.
10 seconds.
Okay.
So it's like
remaining.
SD purges the Guardian Angel.
Sure,
5
Not sure.
seconds remaining.
but that's just one Guardian Angel. There's a
Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. That seems rather weird. I mean, I guess the repel is really good against the Knicks, but still, I'm not too sure about it. We'll see. I'll see what the plan is. Maybe the last pick from TNC could shed some light on that. Like for Vici Gaming right now, it's the same
Vici
dilemma. You know,
Gaming's
their heroes can
turn
go
to
to any
pick.
lane. So you're just trying to ban the heroes that are like annoying,
sure.
that are really strong, can do a
So-
lot.
With the Ursa ban, I'm expecting a melee core pick up here. You don't want to just give yourself really bad matchups, I guess.
Or it also could just mean that they rate the hero. Because the hero is like strong, you know. Sometimes you don't really need other special reasons for banning
Sure,
the hero. Because
sure.
the hero is just really
10
good right now.
seconds
Like it's very
remaining.
powerful in the lanes and it puts a lot of pressure on your enemy team.
5 seconds remaining.
I think maybe it's like just going to be a tiny up. No, oh no.
The game losing hero.
This hero.
The game losing Pit Lord.
I mean, Pitlord is good against DK.
Yeah.
You can probably just lane Underlord mid. I think that could happen. Basically, Underlord makes it hard for DK to play the game that he wants to play because he wants to push towers and siege.
Sure.
And DK doesn't. You can't really do that against
10
Underlord because he
seconds
defends really well. And the
remaining.
aura is very annoying for you, and you can't really kill him too because Underlord is so tanky.
5 seconds.
Yeah, he gives you a split pusher that's a little bit more resistant to Nyx Assassin. Normally when you're split pushing, you're very afraid of Nyx popping up and killing you with a +1.
I mean, it's still annoying though because you can carapace your Firestorm
Yeah,
and just
but
set up a kill on
I
you.
feel like if you have a hood, you need like 3 to actually kill him before he ults out of there.
Yeah,
you
as
know?
long as you have a good early game.
Yeah.
That could be the case. But
Choose your hero.
oh my god, 3-strength heroes.
Armel and Raven, both excellent on Timber. Looks like it's going to be a Raven Timber.
I think they're gonna want to have. Okay, basically what you want to have is like the Timber against the Underlord, and then the DK on the other lane. DK, either the DK against the Tiny or the DK against the Weaver. Like all the lanes could be anywhere. Like pretty much both sides can just out-mind game their enemy. Like all those 6 heroes, the 6 calls right now on the both teams
Could go any
could
lane.
go to any lane.
Yeah.
And okay, I think what's important right now is the early game. How they smoke out and place, like, I think what will probably happen is the teams will try to place those deep lane wards to try to scout where the enemy team is, or they will wait in an area or smoke later, like maybe around 50 seconds, and try to get a first blood during the
Sure.
bounty runes and then decide on the lane after. Those are all the possible options that could happen because both teams are trying to figure out the lanes right now. They're gonna understand that both teams can put the lanes anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's all about the information they can get with the first smoke. I think the first smoke with the bounty runes and the wards will be very, very important right now to decide the fate of the lanes.
How key is fighting for the bounty rune itself?
Not as important as understanding what
The
lanes
lane setup.
what lanes to put. What
Okay.
heroes to put in what lanes.
I mean, there's a possibility of kind of lane switching as well with the
But
TPs.
you don't want to switch because
You don't want to switch first because they could just fall.
yeah, then you'll be screwed. So pretty much you just want to go to the right lane because switching takes too long, and then you don't want to TP right away because the enemy will TP. And then if you do, the other option is you see the lanes and then you start walking. In most cases, you will miss 1 or 2 waves, which is more or less already sufficient disadvantage that you're gonna be in. That the enemy doesn't really need to swap the lanes anymore after that.
Yeah.
The first like 2 to 3 waves, I think, is so important in Dota right now.
Well, we will keep an eye out just for that. How early are they gonna smoke if they smoke, and where do they place those wards to scout out the lanes? All right, here we
Take it
go.
away, Mr. Zhang. let's keep a close eyes on the smokes. Any team smoking right now?
Nobody's smoking
But
just
look
yet.
at what Vici is doing. They're gonna move as I think 4 or 5.
Yep.
They're gonna try to scout the lane somehow.
Finwar's got all the...
Do they have smoke?
Did they buy smoke?
Let me see. No, nobody bought smoke.
Nobody
on
bought smoke.
Vici.
Okay.
How about the Radiant? Did they buy any smoke? No. So they're just gonna try, but they're definitely gonna try and scout the lanes. So Weaver's walking to his bot lane now. Underdog could go mid. So they place a middle ward. And the other ward is still with the Bane. I don't think they're going to see much here. ET's going to scout here. He has the Orb of Venom. They're not going to see anything.
Nobody has seen anything right now.
Timber is bottom. So pretty much they're expecting Underlord to be bot. But Underlord doesn't want to go to the Timber's lane, so he's moving. Underlord actually does okay against Timber before level 6. You actually can farm fine, and you can even farm more than the Timber.
But you have 0 kill potential, and eventually the Timber has kill potential over you. That's the downside.
So they're going 3 heroes. So they're doing the similar thing from the last game. They sent 3 heroes to the top side.
Vici is being ultra defensive. Obviously, they don't see what we see.
They're not sure of the lanes. That's why. Like both teams are really like they don't want to move too far because they don't want to show the lanes as well. Who is laning where and what.
Fenrir moving forward. Looks like it's going to be a 2-for-2 trade. And I think Raven understands as well. He's going to just walk top and get the matchup. Yeah, he's switching.
So they know that...
they know, yeah.
They know that but it's just guessing, right? They didn't actually really see who is where and what. They're just guessing. And Timber is going mid. He's just staying mid. Pretty much he doesn't want to go to the
wait. Is 11 now going bottom?
The Timber doesn't want to go to the Weaver's lane, and then the Weaver's moving top.
Yeah, 11 saying, okay, this is straight up musical lanes.
Bane's like, yeah, I get a lane.
This goes into this situation that you mentioned. It's like, with all the switching, somebody's going to get just a free lane for a while. And that's going to be Bane.
So in the end, it's SD, Mirana, bot. Underlord doesn't want to go there. Wait,
this is actually really funny, by the way.
But they get the Weaver against Timber matchup, which is good for them.
Oh my god, look at Lanham with that Orb of Venom, just punching.
Bottom lane, Bane, Underlord. Maybe it's okay for them. I think Bane can actually soak up the damage in the lane and just block the arrow when they disrupt the Underlord. I think this should be fine. They just need some time to stabilize the lane because Underlord arrived to the lane really, really late. I think overall, we are once again going to maybe get into a 50-50 early game matchup. Like maybe TNC is going to be able to get a good bottom lane, but Timber's going to have a tougher time at top against the Weaver in the early stages. Until he gets levels on the reactive armor, this lane is going to be annoying for him.
I think the lane is in a pretty good spot for him. I mean, there are level 2s. Looks like it's going to be a lane swap.
Oh, they're going to move the lanes.
And this is where we're going to see a whole bunch of TPs now.
Yeah. Like I said, you don't want to have a Timber against the Weaver, but are they going to TP right away? Let's see. It's a big creep wave coming in.
Okay.
They're going to TP right away. Yeah, that's why I said this is like not really even... It doesn't really do a lot because people can just TP. You want to switch it from the get-go. So we're going to end up in the same situation where this Timber doesn't really want to lane against the Weaver.
Well, the big thing is that Timber TP'd out as there's a big wave going towards his tower, so he didn't even get the EXP for that. Mirana picked up most of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the situation here. I'm not sure if it's good for TNC.
11 getting boxed in here.
Like the Underlord and the Timber, they're both getting the worst trade for both of their teams. And if he dies here, this is bad. He has no TP.
He has 5 tangles. He's got a stick. He will use it right now. Looks like he's in a lot of trouble. The creeps are coming in to help out a little bit.
It's very important he survives. It's very important he survives. Big wave coming into the tower.
Oh, the creeps though, blocking. Oh, there was no arrow anyways. And he's fine. He popped us out.
He's going to get a huge amount of XP here.
Okay.
This is super important that he survives there.
As the side lanes are hitting level 2, mid lanes are level 4 because of all the lane switching. 11 does have access into Firestorm now.
Yep, he's fine. He just needs to be safe. Yeah. Don't die. He's Gucci. And we see Kuko here running to place a ward.
Oh, they got both range creep denied though on the top lane against 11.
Yep, but it's whatever at this point already. He's one against 2, so not much he can do sometimes about those kind of denies. He's mainly against 2 range. And they're gonna have 3 heroes here right now. They're gonna try to kill him. And bot lane, they're gonna do the same thing with Vici. Let's see who dies, the Underlord or the Timber.
Disruption, arrow's gonna fly through.
This guy is dead.
And he is
Yeah, he's dead for sure. That's
Yeah,
still a
he's
stun.
dead. Okay.
And bottom lane, Timber is not dead.
Yeah, he knows. All right, Cuckoo continues the TNC first blood.
If you look at the big picture, these two heroes getting a shit time, it's going to be better for the Underlord because Underlord can come back easier. Whereas for Timber, he's kind of a hero that you want to snowball and get a good start from. You don't really want the Timber to get a shitty laning phase, you know?
Yep. You want the Timber to be kind of killing stuff in the mid game. Toss him away on the mid lane to secure the rune. All right, good stuff.
Yep, so middle is like 50-50, maybe DK. I think DK is winning the lane a little bit, slightly. And top and bottom will be one lane apiece for the Radiant and Dire, so it's a pretty even lane phase as well, overall. So if you look at the lineups going into the mid game, I think I like Vici's lineup more with the Elder Titan Aura.
Wait, they're going to port in the Bane. They're going to try to set up a kill on the mid lane here. Stomp is going to land, and they have the Avatar's combo. They will toss it. No, not to Bane. They're going to try to right-click him down.
Gosh, I think he should have tossed it.
Yeah, okay, he's got the tree.
Got it.
All right, that's going to be the one kill. Can they toss him back? Cooldown.
So he's going for the max stun build again. Same as the last time.
Yeah, looking for that big burst combo, looking to pick up the Blink Dagger early, really affect the game.
And at the end of things, it's the Timber against Underlord lane again.
Yeah.
Both the heroes are getting sacked by their team. Going to the same lane, TNC picks up 3 bounty runes, 4 bounty runes. Okay, Sam H the hero.
Is he gonna pay for it? They're waiting for the lead.
Oh, dude! He still got it. He still got it. But I don't.
He's got a shrine. I think.
He woke
Reaper's
him up
coming
with
in.
the nightmare, with the spirit. I mean, it's quite hard to. You need to place the spirit outside the range so you can stun him.
Paparazzi's coming right in. Got the kill anyways. It was a long chase.
But worth.
Yeah.
Worth. That guy got 4 runes.
You gotta mentally punish him, dude. I mean, you had to use all his leap, so you know, that's something.
Oh, they're gonna pressure the mid tier 1 here with the siege coming in, and they're glyphing the creep wave.
Disruption, and Fenrir just walks away here. Nope. There's gonna be a Dragon Tail into an Impale. And a kill.
Yep, good movement here by TNC overall, securing the runes, and they're gonna. This tower is gonna take a lot of damage, the middle tier 1. And I don't think there's much Vici can do about it. The tower is gonna take damage with this DK farm and a siege. Do they have a glyph? Okay, they have a glyph.
Lanham ports in, but he has no mana, so. Trying to get this siege unit killed. All right, good stuff. How's the catch-up lane doing top? Well, Raven's catching up pretty well.
I farm, you farm, you know, the catch-up lane. I mean, this lane is okay for Underlord. Underlord's gonna be okay until
Back in the mid lane, gonna make a go here on Lanham, but he's fine. Disruption is gonna get used as well. Fenrir looking for the Nightmare, but long cooldown.
Yep, they're just playing around this DK ultimate, and both.
Suddenly, 6 people mid.
Yeah, one team is trying to get the tower, the other is just trying to defend, and both the side lanes will be 1 against 1 heroes.
All right, well,
it's like everything is very mirrored and even until now. Like both teams playing a very even game so far. And Timber is gonna hit his power spike soon at the level 6, and that's gonna put Underlord into a lot of pressure in the lane.
nope.
Radiant's middle
Is that
tower
oh, it's a support. He was probably trying to ward. Yeah, I think he was trying to ward.
I'm not sure what that was about.
But look at the map again. So Radiant side has the advantage in vision. Once again, like I mentioned, 1 ward on each side of the jungle.
Like this ward is so nice. Like you spot out a lot of early game smokes.
Yeah, even the ward on the near the shrine. This is not a ward that's easily dewarded to. He has to place the sentry a little bit to the right to deward this. So overall, TNC has great vision to decide which lane they want to play right now.
Looks like they're gonna try to set up a kill here against 11. They ping him out. They see the courier flying by. The courier.
He has a skill save for ulti, but I don't think that is it. Goodbye.
The ulti would not get him out in time.
Clear the creep.
No, that was actually a great firestorm. Not gonna lie, dude. Like, I think he'd lose his tower anyways. But hey,
clear the creep.
Yeah, dude.
He tried, but good attempt.
Yeah. Pops the glyph.
And they can't really pressure the bottom tower too much because of the nature of the lineup. Radiant has the DK, so DK is always gonna take towers faster for his team.
Sam H leaps into the trees and ports out. Vici is going to try to, well, push the tower.
Yep, but TNC is going to be faster and they could move to get the tier 1. I think they're going to be able to get 2 towers. He has does he have TP? Yeah, he has TP. He's going to finish this tower, TP mid, and use the remaining duration of the Dragon Bomb, probably to secure the mid tower. Let's see if he does that. That would be the best scenario for them. If he can actually get the tier 1 at mid.
I think that's what Sam H is pinging him to do, but he is going to get this wave. Meanwhile, Fenrir is going to body block an Ancient Stack.
So 1 tower apiece. I think this is okay for VG.
Yeah.
They're playing against
Given the fact that they don't have a really push-oriented lineup.
Weaver is... oh, he's rushing a BKB. I know I mentioned the importance of getting a BKB on Weaver. While he's
do you think that's too early?
Not sure though. It could be a good option.
Okay.
It could like mean that they win one crucial early game, like mid-game fight, and then the game goes into their control.
Okay, well, obviously the downside is that you're not farming towards a farming item. So if you don't win that one big fight with the BKB, then your farm is really suffering as a result.
Oh, the vision again. Look at this vision, it's so nice from TNC. Whereas for VG, they also do have like wards on both sides of the jungle, but they only have 2 out now. TNC has like a better vision at the moment. They cut the map in half.
I feel like the big difference between these two teams is that TNC is just getting it a bit more out of the map, both games. Like they're the one that's
better vision. Both games they have better.
Yeah,
walls.
Better vision, and I think they could do more with the vision as well.
And they won their lanes. You know, the last game they won two of their lanes.
True.
And they drew even in the middle lane. This game is much more even than the last game. That's why you can see like all the small little things coming into play. The small little vision. If you talk about wave clear, Timbersaw and Andala are gonna keep shuffling the waves and try to set up for their teams to gank. But it's going to be more stress, I guess, on the Dire support because they're playing against Nyx. I mean, I guess Radiant side has Nyx and Mirana, but the Radiant side has
Weaver.
To deal with the Weaver in this. But I think Nyx at this stage is more annoying because he's trying to gank. Weaver's mostly trying to farm.
You see Weaver on the map. You don't see Nyx on the map. That's a big difference.
That's a good explanation.
Yeah.
But Nyx is still level 5 right now. Look, they gave the book to... Where's the book? Oh, okay. They have it now. Next is going to be level 6.
The question is, where is he going to look to poke towards? I mean, going right into 11 might not be the worst choice.
Maybe ganking the Weaver, not sure. Weaver could be a possible target that he can kill at this point.
Meanwhile, mid-tier 1, they will offensively glyph the tank. Power is taking quite a bit of damage here. Nyx Assassin is...
Here comes the defender. Block the arrow.
He did. Defender in many ways. They will defensively glyph. Where's that Firestorm, dude? I'm not using it just yet. Actually, the sleep, getting rid of the aggro on the creeps and then letting the tower punch the siege unit, that was pretty nice. Tim's behind enemy lines, maybe looking for a courier. I'm not gonna find anything.
He's gonna see the 2 heroes moving bot, so I think when you see this 2, you're gonna play aggressively at the top lane because you know they're converging in the bot lane.
Yeah.
So the top side of the map will be free, but they are gonna just move and try and fight bot.
And they're gonna go on Fenrir, baiting Fenrir right now. Nice 2-man impale, and they're gonna get the 1 kill. Paparazzi will time lapse, and Sakuchi away.
At least they didn't get the Weaver.
Yeah.
Still not too big of a deal for VG there, losing the position 5 hero. But look at Cuckoo, is now pressuring the top lane. Oh, but he has 3 points in the catcher instead of the poison.
Okay.
He wants to have the burst damage with the Mirana.
Link in on the mid lane here. Do they have detection? No.
Status resist.
He's stunned and then he's like, okay, now I'm gonna walk
Can't even
away.
combo with the arrow.
Yeah.
And bot lane, no detection, so won't be able to further pursue it. He went for the mana break talent on the wheel. We see a lot of players actually going for the XP talent.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about that. Like, whose mana pool is he trying to pressure here?
He just wants to play aggressive because he's getting the mana talent, and then he's building an early BKB. He wants to be strong with the first fight with the BKB and the mana break talent.
I guess if you build EXP, you wouldn't have built BKB because you're just looking to farm
You're
more.
looking to farm, yes. Correct.
Paparazzi, there's a level 3 soul catcher. Is he gonna blink in a stun? Nope. Sees a TP. Will back out. TP.
Space. This is all space. Good play there actually by the SD. Even though they couldn't get a kill, but now it means that the middle lane, they're going to be able to aggressively push out. Same goes for the bot lane. Giving more time for Raven to, catch up. And I mean, I talk about catch up, but he's actually top 4 net worth right now in the game. So he fully caught up. after that disastrous laning phase that he had.
What a difference in tempo between the two games. Last game we just saw kills after kills, but this game is
Dire's bottom
much more
Because the
positional. Yeah.
Lane is even. And they have all these cores that can go to any lane.
Well,
So
the cores are also like Pit Lord and Timber, and they're just killing creeps.
But I do, like I mentioned, I favor VG's lineup if the game goes long because of the ET aura. Amplifying all the damage. Like, it amplifies the Firestorm. ET aura with Firestorm is amazing. And then you have the Tiny combo, the magic combo, and the physical combo, physical damage of Tiny, going really well with the Elder Titan aura. And Bane as well, late game is a very, really strong support hero.
Sure.
The grip, locking down BKB heroes, magic immune heroes. So I think TNC has to, get the ball rolling here with the lineup.
Okay, well, they are running right into that Weaver with the, again, like you mentioned many times already, great vision for into the enemy jungle. Looking for that disruption offensively. Finally, this tier 1 going down. That will free up the Nyx Assassin even a little bit more.
Dire's middle tower has
And
fallen.
smoke, okay.
Interesting. So
Smoke for what?
bot lane, I think they should move. Enemy team is expecting to move top. Look at Paparazzi, he's playing so defensively, but they are moving bot.
Radiant
Okay.
are
TNC is
scanning.
moving bot.
All right, scanning
This
ahead.
is where the next tier 1 is.
Lanham
Scanning.
gonna get stunned up.
Good move here by TNC.
Okay,
Huh?
they are
They-
trying to defend
what?
this.
They disrupt him. Huh? Okay, that was a bit. Maybe he's trying to stop him from casting the
Stomp, yeah. And
yes.
they were afraid that the stomp into a Firestorm Underlord
Yeah,
might have been dangerous.
That's
so.
the right move actually.
Yeah.
After thinking about it. But
And
they
of
do,
course, TNC grabbing the runes, dude. That's what they're good at.
runes are just so important now.
Especially in this kind of game, you're just playing for the tiny edges, right? Like,
Oh, can they kill this Timber here with it?
Nope.
Probably not. Oh, they went after Timber. Yeah, he's not gonna be killed. He's way too tanky with the hood.
hood into Yules.
Yep, so TNC smokes again. They understand, like I mentioned, their lineup, they have to be much more aggressive right now. They don't want the game to go too long, like trade farm. Because VG's late game, I think, is much more scarier.
Walking up the high ground, Bane
But
is
it's
going to be
Fenrir
there.
again, it's Fenrir again! And Paparazzi is safe once more. Classic support play right there. That is what you want to do as a support. He tanked the gang at the bot lane, and now he tanks the gank again at top lane. Comment your support, guys.
That BKB finally being finished on Vici. So, by the logic, you just look for a big fight now if you're Vici, right? With the Weaver.
Yep, tiny blink with the BKB Weaver. Underlord, he has his mech completed, so this is their first strong timing. Mech, blink, tiny, and the BKB on Weaver.
Okay. Well,
Can they get work done?
they need to go back and get some mana right now because this Weaver is...
Yeah, that's the downside of this build, yeah. But sometimes you see players actually get a bottle on Weaver with this kind of build, but because he doesn't have a bottle, so he has to rely on ferrying the clarities all the time. So they smoked up, this is their timing.
Okay.
This is where they want to get work done.
Lanham on the mid lane. We'll see the Nyx Assassin. And they seem to be undecided in terms of where they want to go.
Because the ward is like, the vision is so good, they are like, they understand where it's safe and where it's not safe. Man. But still, Samh might actually still go down here, but they need to get the Bane ulti on.
The Bane cast animation is so piss poor. Like, it's... You see the Mirana, your smoke's going to break, and you're not going to get the grip off, especially during daytime.
Yep, and Underlord is doing an excellent job at like trying to give false information, or trying to make them think that the team is moving bot. Now he moves mid. Okay, I think once he moves mid, they know he's at top already for sure.
Well, all that planning, all that timing, waiting.
Good vision.
Yeah.
Good vision wins games. This is why. They were able to, maybe not 100% know where the enemies are, but by the process of elimination, okay, they're not here. They're not here. They have these two wards. So more or less, you have a higher chance of guessing where they are.
Sure.
Shadows, take us.
And now it is Radiant's turn to go into the jungle.
Trying to get information, and SD is trying to set up here. Our Shadow Blade. Well, there's so much.
Okay, so
Invis-
if they stun with Impale into Arrow, ooh, that is a miss. And he could time
I
lapse.
think he shot the arrow before the stun.
Yes.
Didn't he?
Yes, he did. He was sure that he would.
Oh,
time
mid
lapse
lane
mid
here.
lane. Oh, huge damage coming out here from Raven. The Fenrir though will get slept up for now.
Ulti.
Yeah, and he is dead.
Bye bye.
Oh,
He actually tossed the bait.
Wow, Cuckoo on the chase here.
Oh dear.
A lot of damage. Nice spike here.
That's why I said the ET with the... It's not even max aura, it's just 2 points in aura. ET with the Underlord, Firestorm. Okay, now TNC is starting to get a taste of this mid to late game lineup potential of the Vici's lineup. They have so much damage.
And nobody even has items yet, right? Like, this is just raw spells.
From their lineup.
Yeah.
This is just from their lineup. The lineup strength.
Mel moving forward here, scouts out Ori in the woods. Disruption will fly out, the range stun as well. Here comes a Firestorm, arrow flying in, hitting one of the
double stun.
On the back line here though, everyone's still relatively healthy, and here comes the Uber.
Me out!
Get me out! Get me out fast. Can it kill? They get killed? No. Oh shit! Paparazzi stuck! He pops a BKB. That's a 10-second BKB, dude.
Oh my god.
Alright, at least he didn't die. At least he didn't die. He's fine.
That's a 10-second charge. Oh my god.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. That was hilarious.
Oh.
Not how I envisioned the first 10-second BKB will be used.
Oh my god, that was so close to being a disaster.
Yeah. Good thing he had that fast reflex, you know. Sometimes you just get that brain freeze moment.
I was thinking about the Shadow Blade by the DK though, because they have so much...
We're gonna watch that one more time.
I actually don't feel like Shadow Blade is like an optimal purchase. I think he was already out, right? He was already out, but then he timed that back in. I don't think Shadow Blade is an optimal purchase by DK this game.
Why is that?
Because of they have so much invase. There's going to be a lot of sentry. I guess maybe he's considering the Silver Edge against the Underlord.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I don't know if it's a good purchase of the Shadow Blade.
I don't know if you want to waste your Shadow Blade damage onto the Underlord. He kind of...
No, you want to break him with the Silver Edge.
Yeah, you break him, but then he's like, okay, well...
So you remove the aura. I don't know.
I don't know if it's like that important, is my point. Vici looking to take the tier 1. They will pick it up for free.
Middle tower has fallen.
And back to farming they go. This is going to be... I feel like it's going to be a pretty long game.
Yes, my friend. If you
20 minutes.
If you haven't already noticed.
I mean, you know, sometimes games... Assassin is definitely...
I don't know. I think the Underlord with the AT and the Tiny, they are already so strong in late game. But I rather beat that lineup if it reaches to
right, so
40 minutes.
Like, can we talk about the Underlord a bit? Because in this game, you're definitely not shy at saying how good he is, especially towards the late game. So why do you normally dislike the hero?
Because he's very slow, and Dota is being played at a very fast pace. They're going to move bottom to... Okay, they're not going to get a tower, so I guess TNC is just going to run. They're going to... Everything is so mirror this game. Like, both teams are doing exactly the same moves.
Except SamH, he is pressuring the mid tower a little bit here, and he also runs. So you're saying Pit Lord normally not good in most games, but in the pacing of this game...
Yeah, because the early game will be bad for him. But this game, because both sides have one hero that got shat on in the early game, the Timber and the Underlord. So I think everything is fine. And Underlord, if you actually get away with things and you play a slow game like this, he's going to be incredibly strong. The aura is going to mitigate a lot of damage coming from the Dragon Eye, from the Mirana. And you're going to be building all those team items to even block more of the damage. So how are they going to kill heroes later? That's going to be a problem. And on top of things, they have this Elder Titan aura to kill.
A lot of Vici running up hot. Oh, the Nightmare. Okay, it doesn't matter. They will get the kill. Eventually, they will get the kill. How did Fenrir just take a kill from surrounded by 2 cores? Come on.
I need goals to buy ward, man.
Come on, Fenrir. You're better than that.
Okay, so Roshan is a possibility, I guess, for both teams. Both their lineups can take. As long as someone wins like a fight, Roshan will be dead. But no, everyone is being so careful right now because they understand how important it is to not lose a fight. In these kind of close games, one fight is all it takes to tip the game into one side's favor.
Can you look at Cuckoo right now? Why He have the book, but he's not reading it.
He's waiting for time to pass so you get more XP.
Fair enough.
I think he's waiting for his level 10 so he gets the XP talent.
And then pop
you
the
use
book.
the book.
Then. Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. All right, Illusion scouts out the fact that Roshan is happening, and the teleports are coming in. Era will capture
where's
Tiny.
the taxi?
Is the taxi out? I don't know if they want to taxi out. They're okay for now. Moving forward, Tim's.
They have Ward and Sentry there.
Okay, Smoke.
They saw him.
Do they have detection is the question. They have no detection. They dropped the Sentry.
You see, that's why he took the kill, so he can buy those detection, those valuable detection.
Detection for what? They didn't get the kill, and now back into pit they go. There is a bounty. Tim's still in the front line. Armel has the blink BKB. Could start the team fight in a big way. And thinking about going long arrow. Not gonna hit anything.
Okay.
Very tense moment for both sides. And right now, yeah, they just draw the arrow. Just push down mid. Make
the Roshan stall happens.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be an advantage for the Underlord team, I guess.
Yeah, this is where Underlord is really good, right? Like, he has the disengage. He has a firestorm.
They're just trying to bait a fight. Mirana has no BKB, so she's quite hesitant to...
Arrow is gonna hit. Do you want to engage on this?
But there's Vici.
Oh, the spike's gonna be good, but Ori just kills him.
The aura with this combo.
The status resist. Where are you at? Armel pops a BKB. No Dragon Form just yet. Still on cooldown for a couple of seconds. And that BKB is essentially wasted. They popped the Dust Sam H out of there.
Oh, but we will also pop his BKB.
On the backline, Finmer, in a little bit of trouble, has a big wand. Not going to elect to use it. No buyback either. Paparazzi has his BKB. Goes on high ground. Okay. All right, who cares about the bounty? At least not right now. And they win a team fight in a big way. That's going to force a buyback from the Shadow Demon,
But he has
Vici.
no TP. Why he...
He's walking it, dude.
Okay.
I mean, they don't do the Roche that fast, right?
That actually gets there on time. Okay, never mind.
Okay, and the Roche?
TNC got 3 runes, by the way.
We're going to watch the team fight one more time.
TNC got 4 runes, by the way.
Did they actually get all 4 runes?
Yeah, they got all 4 runes.
Okay.
Sam H went to get the 4 runes.
You can see how difficult it is for TNC to engage into Vici, right? Because you have to fight through the Pit of Malice.
Yeah, imagine they got a 5-second arrow on the carry hero, but they still were hesitant to go in.
Yeah, it's just like, what do you do?
Bottom tower is under attack.
And now we're going to see this standoff again.
Oh my god. I think Vici should just try to push the bot lane, like push the bot lane in and try to, I don't know. It's like they're losing a lot of farm, like this.
They are. They are really banking on getting this Roshan.
Simba's gonna try to steal the Aegis.
On the back line here, they will find Finmer once again.
Dying at the same spot? No!
Ori says it's a bait, and he just jumps in, and now they find Raven. 4-man surround. Raven is dead as well.
God, the damage.
Man, that Earth Splitter is no joke, and now they will catch a DK. DK has the BKB, but he gets stunned. Are they going to use his BKB? He will use it, and he's trying to run out of there, but they're going to just right-click him down. TNC loses one hero, one after another. And now into the Roche again. The Roshan bait is working out really well.
Oh dear. I think VG has just seized almost full control, a decisive control in the game right now by securing his Roche. They just need to go back, defend their lanes, and Underlord's gonna have, like once he has this Crimson, the Crimson plus Atrophy Aura would mean that Sam H is not gonna do damage in the fights. Sam H and the DK, Armel. This is huge. A huge item pickup for the Underlord.
So I guess then you do look back to the point that you made earlier about Shadow Blade breaking the aura.
Yeah, he wants to do that for sure.
Raven. Toss him back into Nightmare.
Good night.
Clap. It's gonna be there.
Spirit Vessel.
Do they have enough?
No detection.
Finmer, you took that kill.
Okay.
All right. He's still out of there, I think.
Yep.
And now Tim's coming back in. Everyone, ooh, the spike, not going to catch anybody. Dude, Tim's, no fear, dude. Okay, some fear, he's out.
They didn't have the Earth Splitter there, otherwise they would have definitely tried to get a kill, go for the kill. And
there's a lot of mom spaghetti in this game, dude. Everyone is just not having enough detection, and TNC backing it up.
I mean, you know why? TNC has been getting all the runes. You know, as a position 5, if you don't get bounty runes, you don't have gold. And you have to buy sentries against all this Invis, Nyx, Mirana, then the DK Shadow Blade. and you click on your Elder Titan. Oh, great! You're not gonna buy dust for me. You're still gonna buy items, sure, bro.
I mean, that vessel is very important against both Timber and DK.
Yeah,
so.
I'm sure you have a slot for dust, brother.
I mean,
Look, just look at the map. Look at the map, the sentries.
yeah, I know. So maybe Fenrir taking that kill was actually very important earlier.
That is why it's important to secure bounty runes.
You know what? I agree with you. You're preaching to the choir here.
Okay, Mamba out. Defend bot. This is the same situation before.
Mid lane, they see Tim.
You know, in this kind, they gotta catch a sleep nightmare onto this.
Yeah, they're gonna just grip it.
Bye. Okay,
so Vici clearly in the lead, but if you look at the net worth, it's just 1K. Like, I know you keep saying
because
that.
of the lineup. They're leading a lot because of the nature of the lineup. They have much stronger late game.
Like, do you see a world where TNC just outmaneuvers Vici in the late game?
Split push and catch.
Yeah.
With the Nyx,
I mean,
possibly.
with Timber, like late game is no joke.
But this game, I feel like they can kill him so easily. Like, Timber is really strong if the enemy has a hard time killing him. But with Bane, ET, and Underlord, I don't know, he just dies. And you don't really want to get a BAB on Timber ever.
It really just goes against the way that he wants to fight. He wants to take really long fights where he outputs a lot of damage.
Runes, but they get oh, look at this Underlord. Oh, you're hitting me? Mirana, you're hitting me? You're hitting me?
Oh, Tim's is out of there.
Dude, they were hitting him for like 3 seconds. He took like, what, 500, 600 damage?
Yeah, Mirana needs about 3 more items for her to actually start hitting for real. I mean, if you go late enough, she has the time to get all of that.
Oh, that was so funny. Okay, Elder Titan has a dust now. He understands the pain of Fenrir. You have to help the position 5 get detection. Otherwise, buy a gem.
I'm watching Mirana hit this Underlord. He actually doesn't care.
I told you, Mirana against Underlord. Good luck killing him. And he has Pipe for the magic. He has Aura and then he has Scream. He didn't even finish the Crimson, he's going for a use. He's figuring out that they need more catch because right now, TNC cannot fight head-on. When a team cannot fight head-on, they'll just try to rat and split push and just stick waves everywhere. So you want to have catch. But I actually think the use is not... You can even consider getting a side of Vice this game. So you don't really need to get a use.
Sure.
But the use is definitely useful for a lot of reasons because of the setup.
Debuffing Soul Catcher. I feel like that's the only way he...
Debuff Soul Catcher, the synergy with the Pit of Malice, and obviously giving you more move speed to run around the map. But here comes the 5-man up the high ground. They've done it. They've finally found a chance to push.
That age is about to run out though, so they're gonna touch the tower a little bit. Go 11, walk up that tower. They see Hero, they're like, all right. No back.
Yep, the speed push continues for TNC, and Vici is just like trying to force.
All right, bit of Malice on the 2.
Oh,
here comes the Avatar, immediately dead. Aegis gets reclaimed here. Tier 3 still sitting very healthy. And they're gonna stay. Meanwhile, looks like Sam H.
Like, I don't do damage, but I do damage to towers.
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, Bane porting it.
Just in case Sam H becomes too greedy. Yeah. So the push stops, but they did some damage to the tower, 400 damage. But the Aegis is down, so they're probably going to try to farm their... I mean, they're in no hurry to end the game, because like I said, their lineup scales really well later in the game. What they need right now is a gem on the ET.
Or
maybe Bane.
I think
he's the one that's initiating.
Yeah, I think you put it on the ET. The ET is really tanky right? He went for the HP talent. He has the medallion and he has the treads.
No, my point is like ET sees Mirana. Like, what can ET do? Was it Bane see the Mirana invis or Nyx invis, for example?
That is true.
Yeah.
Okay, gem is up. See, Fenrir is the classic position 5 hero.
Dude, he's been playing this all his life.
Gem.
He knows.
He's getting the gem now, but he doesn't want to buy it. He's like, who can hold it? He's wondering. I'm telling you, he's gonna pass it to the ET.
All right, well, we'll see. I'm saying Fenrir.
But I actually
earned the gem.
I actually agree with the point that you put it on the Bane, because Bane is usually going to be...
It depends on what you're trying to do. Are you trying to look for kills or are you trying to D-ward, right? Like, if you're looking for kills, I think Bane probably should carry it. But TNC now running right up the high ground. This is ballsy. Land him in the perfect position.
Oh,
breaks the
you see
smoke.
He's
Okay.
tanky.
All right, he is
He has
tanky.
buyback,
Oh,
he has-
Avatos again. Shadow Demon immediately dead without even casting any spells.
Oh, triple stun!
That's a Ravage right there, and now they're going to focus on Armel. He's gripped up. The Earth Splitter is going to be there. Can they actually chain stun him? Yes, they can. The damage is going to be there. Armel pops a PKB. He's
Buyback.
running back. Nice
Oh,
Yule
no.
Scepter putting Fenrir up in there. Who's got the gem? Not too sure right now. Raven on the back line dealing quite a bit of damage. He is nightmared up Tims. Another good stun, but no more damage.
Gem is at base.
Gem is in base. Avatos coming back out here. Triple kill on
They still
Ori.
won the fight.
Yes, they did. Even off the back of the insane impale.
It was a triple stun. They killed the Weaver on the get-go. Weaver didn't BKB, died. But they
they
still
killed-
lost the fight. They still, like, he is going to die, I think. Tiny's gonna have Blink. Oh, okay.
He's out.
Toss someone over? Oh, nah, too
He's
far.
out. He's fine.
Okay. But still, VG won the fight despite taking it 4v5.
All right, if Vici does not get the bounty runes right now, I will be so mad. Look at TNC, they're already running towards the bounty.
Oh, dear. I mean, this game has not many kills, but it's fun to watch.
It is so fun. I think it's actually, we're having way more fun than we should. We're going to watch that team fight one more time, and on the backside of that, Weaver dies, right?
Oh, okay, Cuckoo is dead again.
And then...
He found a Tiny. Oh, Tiny found him.
Okay. Earth Splitter showing a pretty big impact in this late
Oh, by
game.
the way, 11 agrees. He's buying Side of Ice now.
Okay. The runes.
The roots.
The Yule Scepter.
Oh, he is a tank. Oh, they have 3 heroes.
But they
there.
have a lot of
he's
stuff.
dead, He's dead. He's dead. There's no way
Okay,
he's survived.
break him. I mean, he's got the mech and pipe.
Dead.
they
Bro,
got him.
it's 3 heroes
Yo,
and he's broke.
look,
He's broken.
play-by-play caster gotta make it interesting. Casting meta.
But you also have to be genuine.
Genuine. Dude, I'm all about that genuine, dude.
So you are actually that bad that you don't understand he wouldn't.
That's
he's
exactly
gonna
what I'm
die
saying.
There. 1 against 3 and you're like, oh no, he's gonna tank everything.
Yeah, man, and then Uber out, right? All right, now Tiny has the gem. Okay. Wait for the tree grab, Talon.
Would you have preferred the toss Nota? I guess the tree grab is just way better now.
Yeah, I think so too. Eventually, he needs to siege high ground as well. Because I feel like the rest of the team not really as equipped to do that.
See, this Timber's like so fun, but he's not useful. He can't do much against the enemy team.
I think he needs a scythe, right, before he could start doing stuff.
I don't know, I feel he should buy Dagon. To
Sure.
get 800 Dagon. I don't know, I think that's the only way you play. It's not about the disable problem. They have a lot of stuns. It's about they are not being able to kill heroes, not enough damage. Soul Catcher with the 800 Dagon, I think that's going to be one of the better ways for them to kill stuff. Because right now, they don't have enough damage because it's mech and pipe on the underlord, the aura and everything. Everyone's just taking so much to die.
Smoke
Oh.
breaks immediately by Raven.
The juke, can he juke?
All right.
Okay, no.
They ignore the illusion.
Silver Edge, break the underlord.
DK's on the back line.
Many.
They think they want to surround this. Ooh, they see Fenrir.
Where's the gem?
They drop it, and now they're gonna go right on Fenrir. Fenrir gonna get absolutely blown up. The mech keeping him alive a little bit.
Buyback.
Okay.
He has buyback.
He will use it right now here. Paparazzi half HP. Armel, oh my god, look, that's 2 hits! And the Weaver is gonna get him killed. Okay. 1-for-1 trade.
That is the damage, man.
Yeah, that is the
aura. The aura with the physical damage. Elder Titan standing next to you. It doesn't matter who you are, you become tofu right away.
All right.
It cuts right through you.
All right, Tim's gonna split push.
But
Going for,
you're a Nyx this time, you're not Dark Willow, so you don't clear waves fast.
Going for the Aeon this. No Aghanim Scepter. My one Aghanim Scepter now for the high ground defense, but
No gold.
no gold. Timber trying his best to clear creeps, but Ori clearing towers now.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Okay, arrow flying out.
Huh.
I gotta say, this Mirana has been counterpicked thoroughly by this Underlord.
Yep. 0 damage. He
zero
had a great lane, but
Yeah.
still.
Okay, Roche.
But I'm still not a fan of Underlord, even though I like the hero. I think the hero's not that good now. But it's working this
I mean, this game is definitely one of the best showings.
He got away from a laning phase.
Yeah.
They were even with laning phase. They didn't lose the lane.
Really shows the potential of the hero.
Yeah.
Okay, Aegis and Cheese for this one.
Gem. EG has the gem now, bro. EG has the gem.
I mean, wow, good job. That was about 20 minutes later, dude. All right, well, Split Push is the name of the game. Speaking of gem, Tim's also has one. And TNC circling around, providing a ton of vision. Tim's, oh, he sees him. And now the chain sense going to be there.
Right,
well, I mean, that's
that was quick.
Yeah, that's a quick kill. Can they make it out of there? They pop the dust.
They can.
And they're good.
Okay, that was
a freebie.
I was actually expecting someone to die. So
yeah, I was expecting the whole team, half the team to die there, but. All right, that was not bad by TNC.
What do you mean not bad? That was great.
That was great.
That was perfect. I mean, I guess there's a DD on the DK, that's why.
Yeah.
Without the DD, I think someone was going to get punished there.
Look, can we get to a point where Miranda gets 6 slotted? She only needs like 4 more items, right? But this game is... You know?
That's why I said you're not genuine. You can't even hold a straight face saying that.
Okay, all right. Well, we'll keep it genuine now. We'll keep it I mean, the one thing's for sure is TNC very, very active at grabbing the bounty rune. And we're getting to the point where the game where the bounty runes are starting to be a big deal. Like, really big deal. Speaking of bounty, look, Cuckoo's gonna fight for it. Oh, he's not gonna get it. TP out, Cuckoo. Oh, God.
Okay, that's the disruption late game power.
Yeah.
Illusions are very, very powerful now. Even if you disrupt the Underlord, it would be an okay idea because you get the aura or the Elder Titan. SD could be the carry in the late game for his team right now. But the thing is, like, he just died. If the Tiny finds him, he dies in one combo. If the Weaver finds him, he still dies very quickly.
Maybe he wants to invest into
Aeon Disc?
Aeon Disc.
No,
Yeah.
he's getting a great one.
Eventually. Eventually, Aeon Disc.
What eventually? It's going to be, what, another 20 minutes?
It could be.
You are the PMA man.
Definitely PMA, you know? When you're not very good at Dota, you gotta grasp at whatever skill you have. PMA is definitely how Slacks got to 5K, so.
Come on. The man is doing an honest job getting his NMR.
True. All right, let's see what item Timber's going for. All right, Aghanim Scepter. Kind of pretty standard way to increase his damage output. Not sure if it's enough.
I think Dagon's better though. I don't know. I guess Aghanims is okay too.
By the way, what's the what do you take on the level 25 talent on Timber? You get the big chain?
Yeah, this game...
I don't know if you want the big chain. I feel like the stats is...
No, you always want to... Generally, you always want the Timber chain. But this game, because the
strength heroes, yeah.
But 8% is not that much.
Good against Tiny, though. Like, cuts off a lot of his damage.
Yeah, actually, maybe I would consider the...
Actually, doesn't he just status resist off like that super fast?
After his damage, yeah. Burst is first damage. Actually, maybe he'll do that.
We'll see.
Oh, no. The chain is still... The chain is just so good, the range.
This has transitioned to my favorite part of the game, just watching people hit creeps across the map and split push.
Ha. Right. Your favorite part.
My favorite part. Alright, Vici still has that cheese, I believe, somewhere. And I do believe TNC is about to hit the tier 3 first. There you go. Damage forces out a glyph.
Where's the Uber or TP?
Alright, Weaver's gonna TP back. Weaver's gotta be careful. They have shown that they could kill him very easily. There's still no Lincolns on that Weaver.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
He's buying a Lincoln's now.
Yeah.
He's worried about getting burst.
And I think he's correct, right? Like, Blink Dragon Tail, Disrupt. There's a lot of...
Not sure though. I think you just build like more HP.
Like a heart?
Skadi. I like Skadi.
Okay.
I don't know. But like you said, Lincoln's just mainly for the Dragon Tail. Because I think the game is like, I don't know, like the Lincoln's this late, I'm not sure if it's good. I rather have for me, I'm not a carry player, but I rather have Skadi.
What is this Mirana buying? Seen her hit a lot of creeps, but I say that though, she's like bottom 5 network, so maybe not. I feel like Mirana has to get big for them to have a chance in this game though. It doesn't look like she's getting big fast enough.
I don't feel like anything she gets will matter too much because of the underlord.
It's gonna be a Pike.
It's more about like what kind of Timber get right now. I feel like he needs his air games. I still think you want air games and your Dagon, 800 damage Dagon.
Do you think he regrets not taking the CDR? 10%? Because that also gives him more damage.
I mean the strength is.
Oh god, they see Armel.
The strength is still like good for him.
Well, but Tim's here. Tim tanking one for the team.
Damn.
Oh, true though.
Bye bye.
That's a big loss. Uh-oh.
Sentries everywhere.
Who's gonna go down? Bounty rune though in 10 seconds.
You just want to see TNC get all the bounty runes.
I do want to see TNC. Look, TNC definitely losing this game right now, cheering for the underdog. Did they forget? No. Sam H is right there.
How could you forget the bounty runes, Lumi?
Got a lot to think about.
I mean, so pretty much like TNC just like have been spitting, ratting the whole time.
Yeah.
They can't really take fights because of the nature of the lineup, like we spoke about time and time again. It's very difficult for them to go head on.
Oh, they're going head on right now.
They have to. They're knocking on their base. This is when they have no choice but to fight.
Doing a very good job blowing up a creep wave. Well, hard to push into this. All right.
Oh my god, the
3 hits.
That was just 3 hits.
Yeah, that was literally 3 hits. Man, maybe they need to cut the waves because this is not. By the way, Roche.
They're a bit worried about Roche spawning.
Roche is not up yet.
Yeah, it's spawning soon, so they're a bit worried about that. They don't want to take a bad fight and then lose Roche. Like it's a Chinese team. They are usually very conservative in this kind of situations. They want to make the safest play, secure the Roche before they do anything aggressive.
Mel face checking it, scan, giving away Vici's position, and there's a replacement gem by Timps. Sam H very kind of afraid to push into high ground. They see Paparazzi. Paparazzi, by the way, also has a gem. I believe that is actually Tim's gem.
Because the thing is, like, he dies very easily. If he doesn't see Tiny or the Bane on the map, they catch him, he's just pretty much dead.
I wonder if Tim should think about Blink Dagger. Catch that Weaver.
I don't know, he's not getting farm, but if they're not taking fights and he's a mix, he won't be able to get goal.
Yeah.
And his talent is like 60, it's not a whole lot.
Armel constantly forcing Paparazzi to stay in the vicinity.
Vici is just trying to get the lanes out, secure the Roche, and end the game. This is what they want right now. And TNC is trying to buy as much time as possible for them to get any item, any extra item they can get before the fight comes.
The one final fight,
yeah,
right?
the one final fight comes.
Yeah, Roshan is probably that one final fight, or do you think they could give away the Aegis cheese?
No, I don't think so.
I think they have to fight.
They have to fight it. I think they have to fight it.
11 just walks in. He's like, bruh. Okay.
Why does he have 7,000 gold? And why does he have 7,000 gold?
Buyback, dude. BOT buyback.
You need 7,000 gold for that?
You don't, Mike. I'm sure he would like a Hex.
Oh.
Timber, by the way, took the long chain. Pretty standard pickup.
He's queuing up like the Octarine. I still think the Dagon's better.
Raven walks in. He's not unkillable. In fact, he's very killable. Stun coming in here, and look at that Weaver! Oh, like the Reeves not keeping him alive. He has buyback and time-lapse if he wants it, but I don't think he wants to use it right here. Bane, keep himself alive. Bane is dead as well. Is this that one fight? They will get 3.
That is the one fight.
They're gonna go into Roshan. That's Aegis, Cheese, and Shard. And they're gonna buy back and force this fight. Uh-oh, this is starting to be very dangerous for Vici Gaming.
Like both teams understand how important is this rush.
Yeah, they don't do Roshan. That very quickly. Bucks flying out, and that DK form is ending.
How did the Weaver just die? Like, did he just get arrowed?
Yeah, he got stunned and arrowed. He didn't buy the Lincolns, by the way. He had 5k, he could have bought the Lincoln.
Why do they have all this unspent, like all this unspent gold on their heroes, and they have more than enough for buyback? Like, they had like what, 5-6k lead, which is actually nothing, because they have so much unspent gold on their heroes.
Buying governmental bonds, maturing soon. Here we go, TNC gonna fight right into them one more time. They see 11, they don't want to go into 11. Armel coming in, this Dragon Form just ended. He wants a Tiny, Tiny's gonna get blown up. Do they have enough stuns? They're jumping in for a Tiny, Tiny gonna go down. He has buyback, we'll use it immediately. Armel pops up BKB, and they're gonna try to retreat. Sam H gets forced that back out. Armel, they will just get a kill, and they lose nobody. That was a bank robbery, and they all made it out just fine.
What is VG doing, having all that gold on all their heroes? I don't understand. We will have like 6k right before. 6 or 7k as well.
I think like 5.5 or 6, yeah.
What is happening, man?
I mean, he didn't have enough to finish the Lincolns.
They were about to take the game-deciding fight, and they just decided, oh, I'm going to have 6k on Weaver, I'm going to have 7k on the Unlock, let's just take the fight.
But the bounty runes, guys.
And TNC's going to get 4?
They are actually going to get 4. Oh my god, look, dude, the net worth. I haven't really, like, clicked on the net worth button, but look at this net worth. Oh my god. Is this the comeback? Alright, Vici going into the pit. Or not. Oh god, Raven, not like this. He gets gripped up. Oh, dude, the damage! He is out. He has buyback. And he probably has to use it, like, right then.
See how they kill people so easily.
Alright, he buys back. And they get back out of the pit.
Buy items with your gold. You've already used buyback. Hello?
Are you talking about, who are you talking about?
The Weaver has 5,000 gold. What's happening? He already used buyback.
Yeah, I got no explanation for that one. I do think Lincoln's is what you want to buy too, so there's no like thoughts of changing
so
item.
he doesn't die.
Yeah. Alright, he finally buys it. There you go. Okay, well.
Okay, so Underlord is 4k, but can't really buy much. I guess you can finish the Crimson if you want to take
finish the Crimson, work on Shiva.
I think it's not bad of an idea to finish the Crimson now. It's more than enough about it.
Wait, they found the Weaver! Weaver be dead! That is 2 minutes without the Weaver. They need a stall for all their worth. Raven coming in, trying to go on land and missing both of the chakra. Okay, Armel popping the BKB, fairly tanky still on the backline though. It's going to be 11 soaking up all of the damage. They're missing a lot of these spells onto 11. 11 just walking up off will finally die to Raven's damage output. They will lose a Bane as well. Everyone onto the high ground.
Is that GG?
I think so. They don't push that fast actually. DK's Armel's DK form is okay. They're gonna go back for the.
Why they're not pushing? They don't they know Weaver?
I mean, they don't hit the building that fast. I think this is a correct decision to actually get the Aegis Cheese and Shard, because it is so hard for them to get it otherwise. Right?
I'm not sure though. I think sieging the high ground is better. I don't know.
Okay, well,
I'm not sure.
They go for the relatively much safer choice.
Yeah, this is the safer.
And maybe because Raven uses buyback, so they want to put Aegis on him.
Yeah, actually that's true. This is.
Wait, are they not going in? Oh, they're afraid of the stomp. Alright, They will get it. Alright, Raven picks up the Aegis. There's a shard, and looks like DK is holding to the shard for double dragon. And this network graph still's going up, 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 and up. So Winter, remember when I said that Sam H just needs like 20 more minutes?
He's actually getting.
Yeah, he's getting there.
So what next? Butterfly?
I think so, yeah.
Does he need a Monkey King bar? Guess not.
There's not much.
Okay, so he finished his Crimson Guard now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand, you know, like they were gonna take the fight. Why can't he just?
Courier busy.
It's just poor planning. In terms of like, all these kind of small things is very important when the game is this tense.
And this close, right? Like, we saw how many times Vici threatened to do.
It could have meant like someone doesn't die in an important fight. Like Crimson is, I don't know, just weird that he buys it after he dies twice. And not before he took that fight. He had more than enough gold for buyback anyway. So they're not using the gold they have. Like they had the lead just now, like what, 7-8k. It actually doesn't mean anything if there's so much gold unspent.
And I don't know if they have the strongest late game lineup anymore. Like I feel like Mirana has gotten to a point, and Timber has gotten to a point where...
I still think they can win.
Okay.
With their lineup. Even though they are in this kind of situation right now.
I guess we haven't seen Vici actually execute a good team fight. Right?
Yeah, they've
at all.
not taken, like, I mean they've won earlier team fights, but right now they lost the important one and they paid very expensive price for it.
Okay, well.
Now what they need is they are gonna have to chill and wait out the Aegis, and then maybe possibly smoke out, try to get a hex onto someone, get a pick off. That's what they have to try and hold on to.
Now Raven is gonna shove.
Okay, and Tiny also has 5,000. Tiny has 5,000 gold and he has no buyback, so this is another thing.
Well, he will have one in 2 minutes. Like, this game is gonna go on for 2 more minutes,
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, so. No blaming Winter. Just always blaming. But the runes though. TNC grabbing all 4.
So you calling out the runes is not blaming me?
No, it's not blaming. I'm just saying TNC is doing a great job. You see the difference? I'm saying one team's doing great.
PMA.
You're saying one team's doing bad. You know, that's the difference.
Sorry, you win. I am wrong. I apologize. I'm accepting defeat.
So, despite having Aegis and Cheese, TNC actually can go high ground, right?
It's very difficult.
Yeah,
still.
unless they pick off one.
ET
right?
and Underlord. Oh, this game is gonna go on forever. If TNC doesn't push here, it means the game is gonna go on forever. If they don't actually get a Rex.
I think they're just looking for a mistake.
If they don't get a Rex with Aegis, Cheese, and Refresher, it means the game is gonna go on very long.
Until Sam H 6 slots.
Butterfly.
Yeah. Maybe Scotty.
Rapier? Yeah, Scotty's okay too.
Yeah. There's a lot of melee cores that's...
And then you want all the stats items when you have SD.
Yeah.
So you can make all those crazy illusions.
Oh man, what if SD has like an Axe? Right. You just Demonic Purge the Tiny or Underlord.
That could be nice. Even the Weaver, you break the Gemini attack. I mean, it is something.
Expensive way to do it, but yes, it's definitely. And now it is shop being set up by TNC.
What is he buying? Ah, Lincoln.
Lincoln. Okay.
Yeah, because of the Hex. He doesn't want to just get caught out.
They're thinking about sieging. Tier 3 super
like
low.
I said, if they don't siege with Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, it means they're not sieging.
Alright, Sam H has double damage and Lincolns. Okay, there's a Hex. Arrow flying in. It's gonna miss. And Mirana doesn't feel strong enough to. They're gonna just illusion this down.
Illusion this What? Is that a thing?
Yeah, just you know, 5 more times. By the way, if you can't tell, I'm loving this game. This is my type of pace, you know? Alright, illusion's coming in. There's a Hex. And that's a dead tower. Oh, hold on though. It's gonna be Mirana popping that BKB, dropping very
Dude,
low.
look at the damage.
Yeah.
He took like almost
75%.
He took almost 2,000 damage from that combo.
And that's why we're playing so passively, so defensively. And TNC, I do believe the Aegis is about to run out soon. So, time, yeah, there you go. Time to back off.
Well played, Boom. Well played. Thanks for
eternal clock, dude.
Thanks for keeping tabs.
Shadows take us.
And guess what, Winter? Runes in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Oh my god.
Alright,
Okay,
Vici
so
moving out.
this is like what I said.
Yeah.
They wait for the Aegis and then smoke out. This is their best time.
Fighting right on their high ground.
Who is gonna die?
Oh! Wait, detection?
No detection.
No, they have detection. How is he still alive? Okay, not anymore. They toss a Weaver there, but the clap's gonna be there. Can actually kill him down. They pop the BKB. He might need a time lapse. He will need a time lapse. Tim's with the Aeon Disc. Looks like Mirana's gonna jump away. This is a terrible position by TNC. But on the back line though, Armel kills the Bane. And now Sam H letting the right click go in. Raven looking to get himself out of that team fight. A lot of damage output. Look at the huge AoE damage out. Paparazzi.
They kill him and TP
Uber
out.
home. Yes, they do get the kill. And they do TP home.
That was
clutch.
That was clutch, yeah.
Yeah.
That was really clutch. So they forced a buyback and they got 2 heroes?
Yes, they did. Two buyback use, and they get the DK.
This is why I said their lineup. I like the lineup more. It's crazy, right? They are 20k behind, but they can still do that. Okay, so he's going Moonshot. Yeah, I guess there's nothing. I guess there's nothing more the Tiny can buy. You don't really want to replace the Blink. Oh, actually, you can replace the Echo Saber.
Sure.
Get a Butterfly. I think that's also fine. Get a Butterfly. Yeah, I like Butterfly. Do they have an AC?
Do you feel like he should get an armor item?
AC?
Yeah.
Can also AC?
Yeah, I don't think they have an AC yet.
Yeah, just replace the Echo for AC. Yeah, AC will be nice. AC, Butterfly. Then the Underlord can go Shiva's. I think that's fine.
Oh.
I don't like the, what's it called, the Moonshot now. Since he can replace one of the items.
Coming in. It's going to be Blink Toss here on Cuckoo. Cuckoo again being caught out. Oh, the runes! Sam H did not take him. And Vici on the chase.
Why is it always Sam H taking the bot runes? Okay, Raven is going to replace him.
That's one. That's going to be two. TNC able to protect the DK buyback, though. That was pretty big for them. And Timber has 7k, so you said you wanted to see...
Dagon. I still think Dagon.
Okay, Paparazzi. As a gem. Putting pressure on Tim's. Everyone's coming in. They're going to try to go for the kill. That's going to be... I'm not sure about that idea, though. Can they get it? Nightmare defend, but it's not going to be enough here. Sam H comes in. Everyone's still alive right now.
They got the Tiny and the Weaver, both of the cores.
Uh-oh, Fenrir's on the run. Fenrir, nice defensive force-up. The Uber taxi. Take me home, guys. They still got to kill. Fenrir's dead.
Oh, what are they doing? Why is he like doing like such risky plays?
Yeah, he used it. Roshan is up, by the way. The 4 be a little bit more interested to get it.
Oh, Roshan, yeah, force the base.
All right, force the base. They got one buyback out. Are they gonna keep forcing? Is a question.
Yes, you want to force the Weaver buyback. No, they are not. They have this Nyx level 25, so he is pretty much a Centaur Aghanim's ultimate all the time, running around. This is so fun.
Scouting out. All right, DK is starting the Roshan on his own. This will be double refresher shard.
Oh, they didn't use the first.
Yeah, I mean DK's on. All right, okay. They're doing it. And I don't think Dire is going to challenge it at all. Aegis looks like we'll go to Sam H. Cheese and Shard. Okay. What an inventory, guys. TNC really clutching defeat. Clutching victory from the jaws of defeat. Haven't won the game yet, but it's looking up.
Yeah, still.
You still think Vici can win?
Yeah, I still think Vici can
All
win.
right. I mean, it's definitely much closer of a game now than before.
Dire's bottom shrine is under attack.
Wait, he spent his gold? Oh yeah, he already bought the moonshot on the tiny. I'm not sure that this is if this is the best purchase. Though. I really don't.
Is Aghanim a good item this game for 11?
Not bad.
They're gonna tank now. Not you. 2 minute death and no buyback just yet. Okay, Sam H. Okay, there's a buyback. And no back out.
Okay.
That's a bad sign when your tankiest hero just dies like that.
Yeah. He needs A on this. What? Why does he?
He had 4 cages now. He bought bots. Okay.
Why can't he just
I'm
buy
not sure what the bots do, but
why can't he just buy A on this? Like try to buy A. I think you need A on this on the underlord now.
Drax down. Okay, Tim's took that stun, and they're gonna try to right click him down. Nice hex. 4 staff though. Gonna be big. And of course, Aeon is gonna be there as well.
Radiant structures are
Oh, he actually bought back and just he bought a boost of travel.
Yeah.
Huh? I don't understand.
Dire's
Never mind.
bottom barracks are under attack.
ET is trying to buy a hex. I actually think that ET he can try to buy a BKB and just run in a hit paper. Look at his talent. He took the attack speed plus the damage from the Astro Spray. So I actually think he can actually buy.
I think he just dies too. I feel like maybe if he could buy a Lincoln and start tossing it on his front lines.
He has armor from Solak. I don't know. I think he can do more with BKB. He just runs in and fight.
Okay.
He needs to be near the fight to give so that you can reduce the armor. Because if you're far away, you only reducing the magic resist.
Raven has 1,400
Dire's
gold.
top shrine has fallen.
14,000 rather. Sorry.
Oh.
Oh, okay. He just
That's
bought
a big.
Alright, Octarine is gonna be purchased.
He had Octarine before. I think he bought Moonshot for someone. Let me see. Yeah, he bought Moonshot for the DK.
Okay.
Gloomy.
Runes, by the way. Runes. It's a long game, Winter, please. It's a long game. Oh, we see Dagon coming out now. Cuckoo, first one to buy Dagon. As a Q though. It does an absurd amount of damage with the Soul Catcher.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Oh, is that a rapier? Oh no, nullifier. We were trying to buy a nullifier. Can't this Timbersaw buy something for his team? Buy another Moonshot for the Mirana? It's like 10k.
I think he might be thinking about buying back and then switching an item after buyback.
He can still buy another item for himself. Just keep it in the backpack so you can swap out the boost of travel.
Sure.
I still think that Dagon is the best endgame item for Timber. What else could you possibly still want? E-Blade maybe? I don't know. I think it's not much you want to buy. You just want to do damage.
Checking out Dire Vision. They have no vision. They're just sitting in their base.
They have vision of their base.
Yeah.
Oh wait, since when? Since when? Oh okay, next level 25. Yeah. I was like wondering how did they get this board down in front of the fountain.
It's kind of next level war. All right. TNC smoked up.
Usually there's only one hero that can do it, like Prophet.
Yeah.
Like Nature's Prophet.
All right, here we go. TNC. Are they gonna smoke up the high ground? That's some 1437 tactic, by the way. When he first joined the team, that is what he did all the time. They're gonna see Fenrir. Oh, that's gonna be a dead thing. All right, Raven just walks in. He doesn't care, dude. Crimson Guard protecting the racks just a little bit here, and Raven just zoning for his team. Oh. On the back line though, BKB being activated. Ori just gonna get shredded.
No buyback. Go buyback.
Armel blinks forward. Armel blinks forward. They see themselves. Eleven, the crits are coming out. As well. TNC might have just on a Bane buys back, but I don't think they care at this point. All right, A just gets triggered.
Throne.
Another.
They know the Underlord has no buyback.
Tim's setting up more stuns. They're crowding around the Nightmare, not going to protect him enough. Paparazzi going right onto Tim's. But Tim's blinks himself out. That's going to be one lane of Rax. And are they going to just... Oh, they're going to force the G...
Roche fight, the second Roche? It's like 11, what the heck, they were in... He has like 5k extra. 5 something, you know, instead
Look, TNC play well. They force a great comeback. And they're going to end the day 2-2. Meow Vici Gaming 0-4. They got to take a hard look at themselves.
Oh, they have to take a hard look at their bank account next time when they play Dota.
those government bonds, when they mature. All right, guys. We're done for today, we being Winter and Lumi. But we got more action coming your way. We still have more Dota 2. But we're going to take a short break. We're going to swap out the casters. And we'll be back with more TIA action. We'll see you in a bit, guys.